before the world learned to fear his ideas. Before power decided he was too dangerous to live, there was a boy born into a country taught to accept less. He was born where hunger spoke louder than hope, where poverty was explained as destiny, and where silence was mistaken for peace. That boy would grow into Thomas Sankara. He watched his people work hard yet remain poor. He saw wealth leave his land only to return as charity, with conditions. And slowly, painfully, he understood the truth most never dare to say aloud. This suffering was not natural. It was organized. So while others prayed for escape, he prepared for confrontation. Not with hatred, not with greed, but with an unshakable belief that dignity was not a gift, it was a right. The army gave him discipline, it gave him structure, but more importantly, it gave him a brother. In uniform, rank dissolved into trust, laughter replaced fear, and dreams were spoken freely. That brother was Blaise Compaoré. Together, they spoke of change. They imagined a nation standing tall, unafraid of its former masters. But beneath the same uniform beat two very different hearts. One believed power was a tool, the other believed power was a shield. And history would later reveal, not all brothers are meant to finish the journey together. When power finally reached him, it found no greed waiting. He did not arrive as a ruler, he arrived as a servant. He rejected luxury, sold the symbols of excess, walked among his people without fear. He vaccinated the children, fed the hungry, placed women where history had denied them space. Then, he renamed the nation, not for pride, but for purpose. Burkina Faso, the land of upright people. And in that moment, the world saw something it could not control. An African leader who could not be bought. Integrity frightens systems built on corruption. Enemies gathered quietly. They whispered carefully. They spoke the language of fear. They told Compaoré, "He is reckless. He is dangerous. He will destroy everything." But they never asked, destroy what? Fear grew where loyalty once lived. Pressure replaced friendship, and betrayal began to sound reasonable. On October 15th, betrayal arrived without warning. Sankara entered the room unarmed, not because he was careless, but because he believed loyalty still mattered. Gunfire answered belief. He did not flee, he did not plead. He stood. And in that moment, a man fell, but a legend was born. They buried him quickly. They buried his name faster. Books were rewritten. Speeches were silenced. Memory was criminalized. But truth does not obey orders. It sleeps. It waits. And one day, it rises. You can kill a man. You cannot kill an idea whose time has come. Sankara lives in every leader who refuses excess, in every youth who questions injustice, in every nation that chooses dignity over fear. History may delay justice, but it never forgets integrity. And betrayal? It always answers to time.